modern way where our nurses and healthcare professionals come into your home to service your medical needs, providing you the fastest and best care possible. For more information, call 954-717-7027. And remember, Medicare Home Care is covered by Part A of Medicare with no out-of-pocket cost to you. It's your decision and only your decision on what healthcare agency you use. Call today. All County Home Health Care, Inc. at 954-717-7027. License 200999096. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Amp2.tv presents You and Your Doctor, teaching you to live a longer and healthier life. Proudly sponsored by All County Healthcare, where people are the heart of our business. All County Healthcare is a Medicare certified agency where one call will service all your home care health needs. For more information, call 954-717-7027 or visit our website, allcountyhealthcare.com. Now, let's get informed to living a longer and healthier life. Here is your host for today's show.
Hello, South Florida and beyond, and welcome back to the You and Your Doctor show, living a longer and healthier life. This evening, we're going to be talking to Dr. Perry Nelson. But before that, I want to just give a shout out and thank Lou Biasi for hosting the last two shows. Great job with that, Lou. I really appreciate it. So I had an event 2 weeks ago, and then last week, of course, we were still kind of unsure about Hurricane Dorian, and thoughts and prayers to the people of the Bahamas. It's a lot going on over there, and I hope, our friends here in South Florida, I know they're doing a lot, can help out in any way. Just one more piece of news. Dr. Craig Vogel, cardiologist with Tenet Florida Physician Services and Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center, just saw a story in the news today. He went over on that Bahamas Celebration cruise line, and he was able to go over there on a medical mission. And during the medical mission, and it was part of the Palm Beach County Medical Society, and during the medical mission, Dr. Vogel helped treat, normal injuries, cuts, bruises, things that you would, happen after a very intense storm. And then also, hypertension due to stress from the storm and other cardiac ailments. And on their cruise back, there was 1,500 people, who were displaced from the storm on the cruise ship back to West Palm Beach to, start their lives over here for a little bit while the Bahamas is rebuilt. And there was a patient on the cruise, a Bahamian man, who went into organ failure during the cruise back to West Palm Beach. And they asked, is there a cardiologist on board? It was the middle of the night. This is on WPTV News Channel 5, so that's where the story is. But long story short, Dr. Vogel was able to get to the man on board, and they actually boarded a U.S. Coast Guard rescue helicopter, and the man was transported to Miami, a Miami hospital with Dr. Vogel in the Coast Guard helicopter. Amazing story, and the man survived. So what a great story from one of our local doctors. They support this show, and I just wanted to take the time to, thank everyone in the South Florida community who's helping out, and Dr. Vogel for, helping out that man. This evening, we're going to be talking to Dr. Perry Nelson. He's a podiatrist in Aventura. He's also on staff at North Shore Medical Center, as well as some other local hospitals in Aventura. And he's been in practice a little while, very experienced doctor, and he treats, most of the main ailments that you would see with, the feet, ulcers, lately a lot of diabetic foot, wound care is big, treatment of any injuries of the foot and ankle as well. And he's going to be joining us this evening. He's going to be calling in from Aventura, and we're just waiting for his call. He also is big with hyperbaric medicine, which is, we've talked on the show a few times on the program hyperbaric medicine is sometimes prescribed in wound care. So some of the hospitals have hyperbaric chambers. I originally knew about hyperbaric medicine from when I heard about news about people scuba diving and maybe they came up too quickly, or they actually had gotten some oxygen bubbles in their bloodstream and got the ailment known as the bends. So that's the time I first heard of hyperbaric medicine, and someone would have to be put in that chamber for a little period amount of time. I think it's hours, actually. I don't know the exact duration, but it was used to treat the bends, and then once the oxygen levels were correct, the patient would be put into hospital care right there at the hospital. So when I first heard about the diabetic foot, I was really interested because first I wanted to see the chamber, and then second of all, I wanted to know how it could help a wound. So actually, I saw the chamber at Delray Medical Center, and there's actually a person, a medical professional that goes into the chamber with the patient, and there's actually recliners in there. There's TVs, there's reading materials, and for over a period of time, that type of ailment helps the wound to close. So we've had a couple of vascular surgeons on the show, and a lot of podiatrists talk about that. So I definitely want to ask Dr. Nelson about that as well. His office is in Aventura, 2603 Northeast 203rd Street, 2630, I'm sorry. Dr. Perry Nelson's office is 2630 Northeast 203rd Street, Suite 102 in Aventura, and it's drnelsonpdm.com. We're also going to ask him a little bit about any of the CBD benefits, for foot care. Are there any health benefits as well? So once he calls in, we'll go there as well. So once again, we're going to have Dr. Perry Nelson call in, and then we're going to ask him some questions about the foot. If you have any questions, about the diabetic foot and ankle surgery, wound care, hyperbaric medicine, which I kind of touched on, or any other ailments, you can call us at 1-888-565-1470, and we'll patch you in on the air, and we'll get you those questions to Dr. Nelson. In the meantime, I'm going to have Peter Kaplan call in from All County Healthcare, and we're going to talk a little bit to him about all the things that are going on at All County Healthcare. So, I just got the text Dr. Nelson is calling in, so that's great news, as well. So there it is. I actually hear it. That's great news. So we'll wait. If you have any questions, once again, it's 1-888-565-1470. And, thank you for being able to. Okay, Dr. Nelson, are you on the air? Welcome.
Hey, welcome, David. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, thank you for joining us. I always say on this adventure of health, we got your picture on the air here, so everyone can see you across, Facebook. I know you're big on Facebook, and here on the airwaves. But let's get right into it. I was talking a little bit to everyone about your areas of interest, but I want to, CBD is something that's talked about a lot lately, and I didn't know about much of a tie-in to podiatry medicine. But talk to me a little bit about what CBD, what kind of health benefits can help in the with podiatry.
Well, CBD is a very popular, it's called alternative medicine now, and a lot of people are knowing about it. How it relates to podiatry is that we use it in diabetics for diabetic neuropathic pain. We use it in chronic pain, and also use it as an alternative medicine for treating with pain medication. We try not to prescribe the opium and narcotics so that people can get hooked on the drugs. Instead, we use the CBD oil to control the pain.
That's great news. Now, there's different ways it's used and for medical benefits. You mentioned the oil. Is there also different types of creams, or can it be ingested as well?
Oh, yes. There's different ways. there's the vapor pen that you can use. There's the oil drops that you can use. And there is also the cream that you can use to rub on it.
Oh, that's great news, because the thing I thought driving in, I was kind of thinking about the show tonight, and I thought, definitely the cream with, diabetic different, injuries, or I should say ailments, would probably, be a no-brainer. So is that like something if someone has, an achy foot, or maybe you mentioned, was it diabetic neuropathy?
Yes.
So
you can use the cream for diabetic neuropathy. They can use the cream to rub on their feet. They can use it to rub on their legs if they have leg cramps. There's different alternatives that you can use it for when you're rubbing with the cream. Now, we also talked about the vapor pen that they can use. That's through inhalation. And then there's the oil drops. There are different degrees of strength of the CBD oil.
Okay, yeah, so it's always great. It's always a good idea to talk to a medical professional before starting anything. I think that people would have to probably get approved anyways for that as well. Before I have a couple of other questions about CBD, but I know you're a very experienced podiatrist in South Florida in the Aventura area. Tell us a little bit about your other areas of interest and also your education, training, and experience here in South Florida.
Oh, wow. I could talk all day about myself. Well, let's see. Man, I've got more experience in education than some people have been alive. I have over 20 years of podiatry surgery. And before I became a podiatry, I became a physician assistant. And I did internal medicine, cardiology, and HIV infection. And when I became a podiatry, I specialized in reconstructive surgery of the foot and ankle, diabetic reconstructive foot, pediatric flat foot and construction, and also lower extremity surgery. And one of my other specialties is wound care. And I have found that to be a very rewarding career. And I love what I do. And I'm affiliated with several different hospitals throughout the community. Aventura Hospital, Jackson North, Jackson Main, and Jackson South, and Jackson North. I've been affiliated with those hospitals for over 20-some years.
And I mentioned North Shore Medical Center as well, right?
Exactly, North Shore. Let's not forget North Shore Medical Center.
Yeah, so pretty much all those major hospitals right there in Miami. How long have you been in practice in the Aventura area? For
close to 25 years now.
Wow, that's great. That's great news for South Florida. And I'm glad you mentioned the diabetic foot and wound care, because we have a lot of vascular surgeons on the show and podiatrists as well, and that's really something that has come to the forefront in the last few years in terms of need for care. Is that do you see a lot of people, walking into your office with those type of ailments?
Oh, we definitely do. I see a lot of people that walks in, like I always tell people, the foot don't walk in the door, or the feet don't walk in the door by themselves. They come with a lot of other problems. So I see patients that have a diabetic pain and diabetic problems and circulation problems. That they hadn't been seen by a podiatry, and they're right at the point of losing their feet. So we like to try to get people educated and try to explain to them that if you've been recently diagnosed as a diabetic, then you need to see a podiatrist so that you can be up under the care and treatment of that specialty. Because, listen, this is what we do for all of our lives and all of our careers. All we do is study that foot, the lower extremities. So we're the specialists. We're the people who you need to go to.
Okay, let me give out your info before we get back into the CBD talk. Again, it's Dr. Percy Lee Nelson. He's a DPM, so Doctor of Podiatric Medicine. I always get that one wrong. Doctor of Podiatric Medicine, Dr. Percy Lee Nelson. Like I mentioned, in Aventura, in South Florida here, 2630 Northeast 203rd Street. Suite 102, right there in Aventura, on staff at a lot of hospitals in Miami. I have the list right here again. North Shore Medical Center, as well as a ton of other local hospitals right there. And his website is Dr. Nelson, so DrNelson DPM.com, drnelsondpm.com. And Dr. Nelson, I also found you on Facebook. You know, we this show streams live on Facebook, and you're on Twitter as well. It's at Dr. Percy Nelson on Facebook and at Percy Nelson DPM on Twitter. So, yeah, let's get back into that CBD talk. So one of the questions I have also is, why do you think it took so long for CBD to come out to the forefront, you know, rather than opiates? And second part of that question is do patients tell you, you know, this is comparable to the relief I got when I was on opiates?
Oh, yes. I find the reason why it took so long for this medication to come available to patients, you know, like out of the state, it's been already regulated, and it's already been, not regulated, but it's already been approved. Some states have it as a recreational drug plus as a medical treatment drug. And then there's some states like Florida, it's for medical purposes. One of the reasons why is because people just didn't know about the treatment of the CBD oil. So, you know, now it's becoming to be an upfront line of medicine or alternative treatment. And people are finding out that it does help. In fact, I've had several patients, all my patients have benefit from it based on the surgeries that they've had. I have performed surgeries, and then instead of putting my patients on the hard narcotics, I put them on the CBD oil. And they find that to be very rewarding and just as more compatible as the narcotics. In fact, that my patients has found that they don't want the narcotics, they prefer the CBD oil.
Oh, that's great news. Now, also, I wanted to ask you, now, is it less of an addiction-forming, compared
to the opiates?
Yes.
Oh, yes. With the CBD oil, there's very little THC in it that's undetectable. And so what are you getting is all the ingredients and all the essential pain benefits from the CBD oil that is naturally made from the plant.
Okay, yeah. So that's great news. I'm glad you explained that because, there's a lot of questions. This it's at the forefront right now, and I'm glad we have a doctor on the air to talk about it. Again, it's Dr. Percy Lee Nelson. He's a DPM. Treats a wide variety of ailments. Very experienced doctor in the Aventura area. Do you get a lot of patients? Of course, you get a lot of patients from Miami and the Aventura area. Do you also have a lot of patients from Broward County?
Yes, we do. We have a lot of patients. Once patients find out that they can, the type of treatment that we offer in my practice, they come and visit us. They find me, and they've been very satisfied with the results. And like I tell my patients, there are we try to incorporate another type of alternative medicine versus the opioids and all the pain and narcotic medication. And it's been very rewarding. I find patients who travel as far as the Bahamas to come and see us.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's great news for South Florida, and the people in this area of the world. Now, again, I want to give out Dr. Nelson's website a few more times. It's drnelsondpm.com. It's drnelsondpm.com. And he's also got a very active Facebook page. I was on it today to grab some information before the show. It's at Dr. Percy Nelson, Dr. Percy Nelson on Facebook as well. Also affiliated with hospitals in the Miami area and wound care centers as well. Dr. Nelson, why did you decide to get into podiatry medicine?
That's a good question. And I love to explain that to my patients. They usually ask that. Back when I first started I was looking into different specialties because I was already a physician assistant and I had been I practice in medicine and internal medicine and cardiology. I wanted to get into surgery. And when I did my research back in the 90s, I found out that there was only about 2 or 3 African Americans in the whole state of Florida that was a podiatrist. And I researched it, and I found out that there is a high rate of people that are African American, people of color, that has a high rate of amputation, and especially with diabetes. So I have put my whole life and my whole career in trying to prevent those amputations. So what I try to do is I try to save your foot, try to save your leg, reconstruct it with different techniques and technology, as well as interventional radiologists that I use. There's a whole combination of team of specialties that I use in order to care and treat and prevent these amputations. So my job is to prevent amputations of the lower extremities because, once you lose a limb, the life of quality goes down. And so I always wanted to try to prevent the amputations and to give better care and quality to my patients. So is that a story in a nutshell or not?
Oh, it definitely is. And I think it's great that, the background and, your education and training in those other fields, cardiology and internal medicine as well is just huge to understand what's really going on with the body and the vascular system. I did want to ask you a question on the back end of that. So you mentioned about, limb salvage or saving, the foot or leg. And is that amputations, of course, are tough on anyone, like you said, but is it also part of is the mortality rate higher for people who've had an amputation versus people who have not?
Yes, it is. The mortality rate is very high once you have an amputation. It goes up.
So go ahead.
It goes the percentage-wise, your life expectancy decreases once you have an amputation. You can look up the researches on how that is based on the different race and nationality. And that's one of the things that we want to try to prevent. Because of my medical background and my surgical background, I'm able to know a lot more about the body than the average podiatrist.
Okay, we have a few more minutes here with Dr. Nelson. The number here is 1-888-565-1470 if you have a quick question. If not, any of the topics we talked about, you can call Dr. Nelson's office or visit their website and get more information. It's Dr. Percy Lee Nelson, Doctor of Podiatric Medicine. I'm going to get that right before the end. It's 305-466-9498. It's drnelsondpm.com. Again, that's drnelsondpm.com. There's a ton of information there. Great website. All of his areas of interest are on there. His hospital affiliations and a little bit of everything that we've talked about. So that's a great resource as well. And we're here with Dr. Nelson talking about foot ailments and treatments as well. Now, do you also help people, with orthotics and footwear?
Yes, we do. We have an office that is designed for the insoles of orthotics and braces. We have pads, all the necessities that a person can use when it comes to the lower extremities. My staff, Stika and Kiadra, are very experienced in this line of work. They've been with me for over 10 years. They know exactly about these products as well as the CBD. We have the alternative medicine and treatment that's called green leaf medicine in the office as well. And if I can give out that website, it's called www.pcnhealthandwellness.com. We talk about all the benefits and use of the CBD oil. And the full staff is qualified, ready to serve, and ready to give the information that is needed in a friendly and a professional way.
That's great news. I'm going to give out the info again. It's 305-466-9498 is the office number for Dr. Nelson's office. If you have any questions, he's got a great staff there that can answer your questions. Or, one of the things I'm always calling doctors, I've seen a few doctors over the last few years as I'm getting a little older, is insurance. So I know Dr. Nelson's, team can answer any insurance questions because, payment is one of the first things we talk about. Want to make sure we're able to pay and that the physician and his staff, can, move forward as well because we both have an ownership in our health care. So, Dr. Nelson, where did you go to undergraduate medical school, your internships, and your fellowship?
I went to undergrad at Florida A&M University, and then I went to University of Florida for my physician assistant degree. And following that, and then I proceeded to go to Barry University Podiatry and Medical School. And I did my surgical training in podiatry and orthopedic at Aventura Hospital and Medical Center.
That's great. And you also have some internship experience at the VA I read about?
Yes, I do. I did some internship and fellowship there.
That's great as well. So Dr. Nelson has treated veterans and he knows, what works and the type of ailments that they face as well. Again, it's Dr. Nelson, DPM.com is the website. Dr. Nelson, we only have about another minute, so I want to bring you on in the future and talk a little bit more about everything you're doing, or maybe even come down to you and take a look at, the Aventura area in that office. Maybe we can do a remote from there.
Yes, we would love to have you anytime.
Okay, once again, thank you for joining us and for the great information. It's drnelsondpm.com, 2630 Northeast 203rd Street, Suite 102, Aventura. Beautiful Aventura. Love that area. 305-466-9498. Dr. Nelson, thank you again, and we'll see you next time on the You and Your Doctor Show.
Okay, thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you for letting us share with you a longer and healthier lifestyle. If you have a doctor or are a doctor and wish to be on the show, call AMP2 TV at 866-244-5422, and we will put you on the air as soon as possible. Tune in next week for more information on living longer and having a health.
To go beyond. Welcome to my show, Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. Each week, I will be showing you how to go beyond your limiting beliefs to take you and your business to the next level. If you're ready to redefine, recommit, reset, and re-engage yourself, this is the time, this is the place. Go beyond. Good evening and welcome to Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. As a motivational speaker, mindset coach, and business consultant, I help individuals, entrepreneurs, businesses, and organizations to get out of their own way, to get unstuck, and to discover what's holding them back from achieving the goals that they want to achieve in their life or business. From masterminds and workshops dealing with mindset shifts to personal and group training, I can help you go beyond, you and your team. Contact me for a discovery session at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and message me on Facebook at readysetgobeyond. Contact me on my website at johnmaxwellgroup.com/Jordana Foster. Isn't it time for you to go beyond? So I'm so thrilled. Can you see these beautiful roses and the champagne? We're setting the mood. What kind of a mood? A romantic mood. I'm so thrilled to welcome my very special guest and show sponsor, Michelle Allen, who is an amazing travel concierge with cruise planners. And tonight, we're going to be talking all about empty nester travel.
That's right. All you empty nesters out there, put your tissues down
and... Oh, here, turn your mic so that they can hear all that. You have a lot of good things to say.
Put your tissues down and listen to
Thanks.
these great packages that I've put together specifically for empty nesters, whether you're a first-time empty nester like myself, 3 years being an empty nester, or for many years, and you miss having all that craziness with the kids around, and you're just trying to focus back on your relationship with your partner.
You know, I'm so thrilled that you came up with this. You know, I too am an empty nester. We actually met at a networking group, and we're talking about that because we're talking about planning some trips together, some empowerment trips and some couples, you know, trips and all this to wonderful destinations. And go ahead and put in the comment section, send us some love and likes, but also comment below in this broadcast about the destinations that you would like to go to.
Yeah.
Because Michelle customizes.
Yep.
She has these amazing packages that she's going to tell you about to these wonderful destinations, but she can customize it for your group, for, you know, a few couples, or just you and your, you know,
And
your
your
loved
loved
one.
one. Yeah.
Exactly. We said that at the same time.
your loved
so,
one.
you know, it's very important to rekindle that, right, Michelle?
It's very important once your kids leave the nest to reconnect with your partner, rekindle the passion, reignite that flame, that spark that, you know, brought you together in the first place. And this way, you know, when you go away and you get away from all the craziness, whether it be a fabulous all-inclusive, or whether it be a trip to Europe or to Italy, like you were saying, Italy, you get to rekindle and know your partner again and find out what you have in common.
It's about reconnecting, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a huge adjustment to not have the kids there and not have that. And it might even be, I mean, we're talking about empty nesters, but it might even be that some of your kids have gone into the next, you know, school. You know, and that's an adjustment too.
Right.
But bringing back that romance is what Michelle has created, this wonderful area of expertise with all of the knowledge that she has with travel, because not only has she been going through this in her life, but she realizes what an important part travel is, with just taking you away from the everyday.
Yeah.
You know, the tissues, we've got the tissues here. You know, it's an emotional thing,
Tissues.
and you want to be able to see you want to be able to see different things with your partner, okay, with your spouse. So Michelle, can you, we love and like, oh, fabulous. Travel is a gift. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Create memories.
And unforgettable things, and whatever's on your bucket list, whatever's on your dream list, Michelle can make that happen for you and turn that into a reality. Can you talk about some of the wonderful destinations? And I want to talk about what she'll be launching in a minute, which is so exciting. So you guys get to hear it here from her first.
Well, the first thing is, when I do customize these vacations, I make sure that you are going to go to resorts that are adults only with no kids. Because the last thing you want to do when you're trying to rekindle the passion and the romance with your partner is to go to destinations that are full of kids. So,
and before you even say that, we actually have some pictures. So when you want to, you know, throw out some of the destinations that you have, we're going to have them so that you can start putting them on your dream board or your vision board. Look at this.
A few of my favorites is Secrets, all-inclusive, adults only resorts.
Beautiful.
They are in all over Mexico. They are in Costa Rica, Jamaica. Also Sandals, all-inclusive. So I'm sure you've seen the ads on TV. Sandals is well known for romance.
Absolutely.
And they're a fantastic, they have fantastic destinations, whether it be Antigua, Barbados, even the Bahamas, a 20-minute flight from here. Nassau, the facility is in Nassau, and it's a beautiful place. I can highly recommend it. And but also, if you want to go further afield, I have fabulous packages. Take your sweetie to Tahiti.
I love that.
Stay in one of these fabulous over-the-water bungalows. Or Paris for, you know, a fabulous... There's no there's no place in the world more romantic than Paris.
No, that's true.
So Italy is another great destination. Maybe stay in a Tuscan villa. Paris with the Eiffel Tower. And as I said, Tuscany with beautiful staying in the villa, visiting wineries, cooking classes together, art
Enjoying
appreciation.
champagne on the beach with the sunset.
Right. Romantic dinners on the beach. Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So all of these are, it's all about reestablishing that romance
spark
and that
you
spark
had
that
originally,
and that
got
brought you together in the first place. All right, we're completing each other's sentences, but we're so in tune with this part of our lives right now, and very passionate.
Yeah,
as you can
tell. A lot
tell.
of people are going through it. A lot of my friends are going through it right
Same.
now. All my friends on Facebook. I belong to the Empty Nesters Club. And
Yes.
every day, people are, wondering how they're going to get through it.
And so leading into that, so as far as getting through that, it is a mindset thing, which I help my clients with, but from a travel experience, to be able to have somebody to take care of all the details, that it can be so tedious, and to not know which place to go to and what the accommodations are. Michelle has all of that wrapped up so perfectly and beautifully for you, and she asks you all the questions to get to know you better and finds the destinations.
Absolutely. I want to know a little bit about you, how long you've been an empty nester, what's on your bucket list, is there a destination that you and your partner have always wanted to go to, but you never had the time. Now you can be spontaneous.
I love that. So why don't we talk about and we'll talk more about the specials and the location, the destinations, if you will, because I really think this is such an important component of anybody who's in that, I guess I call it a period of transition, if you will. It's just a place where, you want to be able to enjoy your life, and you want to know you're used to traveling with your family all the time, and you can still, and I'm going to squeeze this in here, Michelle, there's still plenty of time to book your family travel for the holidays.
Oh yeah, don't forget about the holidays.
So
They'll be here before you know it.
And you can still take care of that with.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure if you go in any store right now, you'll start to see all the Christmas decorations, holiday decorations. It is going to be here before you know it, and you need to plan now because space gets very limited as we get closer.
That's right. So I didn't want you to forget about holiday travel because Michelle can handle that. And then you can also be booking your empty nester retreats or these wonderful romantic escapes.
Yep.
So can you tell them about what you're rolling out and launching? And then we're going to talk about how they can actually contact you.
Absolutely.
And this is the best way. So listen to this. You'll hear it here first.
Yeah. Okay. I'm really excited to tell you that today I'm launching my Empty Nester Club, Travel Club. And empty nesters love to travel, right? So I've created the Empty Nester Travel Club. So all you need to do is to log on to emptynesterslovetotravel.com and fill out, join the club, just answer a few questions, and let me know what your destinations that you have in mind. I'll give you my thoughts, and we can have a chat about reconnecting with your partner, where you and your partner love to go.
Right.
Me and my husband, we love to scuba dive. That's how we originally got together.
Nice.
So I can, help you with maybe doing some getting you together with different things that you enjoyed doing together before, different hobbies.
Right.
As I said, we love to scuba dive. So we go on a lot of scuba diving trips, and now we can do it. So again, if you go to my website, emptynesterslovetotravel.com, and join the travel club. And on there, we're going to start launching these travel packages. Plus, we're going to together Jordana and I are going to be launching a party where we'd love some of you empty nesters to come out and meet us.
It's going to be great. You know, who better than other people who are experiencing what you're going through? Have some drinks, have some appetizers, and do a little networking.
Right.
Talk about travel,
Right.
because we'll be planning some great things
Yeah.
too. And you'll only be able, well, you'll be able to hear it on the show, but the best way to stay in touch and find out all of the things that are going on is to go to
Yeah.
her newly launched website, which is
Empty nesters. Gotta get my teeth around that. emptynesterslove2travel.com. And
and you're
again,
going to want to I think it's at the top of the page. You're going
Yeah.
to want to look where it says the Empty Nesters Travel Club.
Yeah.
You're going to want to join that. Click on that. Answer a few really
Yeah.
great questions so that Michelle can get to know you better.
Right.
And you can start putting together your dream vacation package with your sweetie in Tahiti. I
Yeah,
love that.
sweetie in Tahiti.
Or you can go to Jamaica, or you can go to Europe, Paris, Italy, wherever that is for you on your list. You know we want you, isn't it interesting when we're kids, all we do is dream, but something happens when people get older and they kind of lose sight of their dreams, and we want you to dream again. We want you
Right.
to think about going to whatever's on that list of yours,
Right.
and really know that it's a possibility and you can make it happen by having Michelle Allen from Cruise Planners to help you make that dream come true and that travel experience to bring back the romance in your life. Look
Right.
at the champagne and the
Yeah.
roses.
And,
Right.
And also, too, experiences together. Whether, again, it's scuba diving, whether you have art appreciation,
Love that.
whether it's cooking, whether it's wineries, spas, whatever your interests, golf, if you like to golf together. I have
Biking.
fabulous golf packages. Biking, whatever your interests are.
I love that there's golf packages too. I didn't even think about
Absolutely.
that. So many people have hobbies that, like you said, with your husband,
Right.
that were those common grounds with you and your partner or your spouse.
Right.
And you kind of lost touch with that. And now it's time to bring that back together so you can find vacations.
Right. One
that
thing I just
Michelle
wanted to really
yes.
quickly mention about golf, just very quickly, Sandals all-inclusive resorts, the guys can, or couples can golf for free. Tee times are free.
Really?
Yep. And scuba
Fantastic.
diving, water sports, all that is included in the price. So again, you pay one price and it includes not just your food and your entertainment, but also golf and scuba diving and snorkeling. And that's
Fantastic.
all included.
Okay, so we're going to get ready to go to a quick commercial break with our amazing sponsors. But again, give your website again.
emptynesterslove2travel.com.
And do you also want to give your phone number in case they want to reach out to you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sure. 561-470-5134.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to have more about empty nester travel, bringing back the romance to your relationship, and also talking about holiday travel, that it's not, you still have time to do that, but you want to do that soon. I'm Jordana Foster with Ready, Set, Go Beyond, and I have the amazing Michelle Allen from Cruise Planners. We will be right back after these commercials, and we'll talk more. Thank you
See
so
you
much.
soon.
See you soon.
Cirque Hotel is one of the newest and most exciting boutique hotels in downtown Hollywood, Florida. Cirque Hotel at Hollywood's Young Circle is the ideal getaway to this relaxed, vibrant, and beautiful beachfront community conveniently tucked between Miami and Fort Lauderdale, just minutes from Hollywood Beach and Hollywood Broadwalk. This stunning 111-room modern boutique hotel, operated by Trust Hospitality, was designed with a contemporary flair and inspired by the area's blossoming art scene. The long-awaited 12-story Cirque Hotel features Olivia, an authentic Italian restaurant by well-known South Florida restaurateur Piero Filpi and Marcello Sindani. Olivia is elegant and incorporates the highest quality ingredients, yet maintains an atmosphere that's fun and hip, a perfect reflection of Cirque Hotel. Olivia includes the cellar with more than 900 bottles of wine, a fresh mozzarella bar, warm, friendly seating, and mouth-watering menu. Cirque offers a high-energy bar and lounge area and private dining and event spaces. The Muse, a chic and sexy rooftop bar and lounge on the 11th floor pool deck, offers specialty craft portions and elixirs, an Italian-influenced menu, and live music from local artists. Presto Market and Coffee House features handcrafted coffee drinks and fresh grab-and-go wraps, sandwiches and salads. There's a state-of-the-art fitness center and 3,000 square feet of flexible meeting space on the 11th floor. Each of Cirque Hotel's well-appointed rooms and suites include a seating area, wet bar, 55-inch television, and luxury bath with rain shower and upscale amenities. Many feature balconies offering picturesque South Florida views. Cirque Hotel is the ultimate haven for business professionals, vacationers, and social groups who enjoy a cultural atmosphere and are looking to indulge, relax, and unwind. The uniquely branded Cirque Hotel sets a new standard for dining and entertainment in the heart of downtown Hollywood. Come, indulge, relax, and experience the Cirque Hotel.
Purity, renewal, beauty. Just like the lotus flower. That's Attitude. Attitude is a luxurious anti-aging skincare line with a concentrated focus on cutting-edge formulas that blend the best of science and nature for the best results. Attitude's holistic approach to skincare provides essential hydration and restoration while treating the fragile eye area. Attitude is clinically proven and delivers incredible results. Whether you're looking to instantly brighten your eye with light diffusing minerals, nourish the delicate skin to maintain beautiful, youthful looking eyes, or just say no to crow's feet, keep your eye on Attitude.
Cruise Planners has an exceptional reputation for premium quality, service, and competitive pricing for all your travel needs. With over 30 years of travel industry experience, Michelle Allen's knowledge and expertise will help you discover many exciting adventures all over the world. From captivating cruises and land tours to completely arranged vacation packages. Michelle specializes in travel experiences and will create an unforgettable vacation designed just for you. From coordinating multi-generational cruises, milestone celebrations, romantic getaways, empty nesters escapes, and affordable singles travel, let Michelle Allen make your next trip the most memorable and unforgettable experience. Contact Michelle at MALLEN@cruiseplanners.com or visit www.michellescruises.com or call Michelle at 561-470-5134 to book your next adventure.
You've been listening to Go Beyond. If you want to be part of the show as a guest, highlighting your business, or you would like more information about the content of the show, email me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com or share your thoughts and call me at 888-565-1470.
Welcome back to Ready, Set, Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster, and I have the lovely Michelle Allen from Cruise Planners, your travel concierge for all your travel needs. And I want to thank all my amazing sponsors. So first, the Cirque Hotel, which is a stunning boutique hotel located in the heart of downtown Hollywood. They actually have a special right now for the month of September, and it's a 3-course meal. You need to check that out. I think it's $35. Make your reservations. Attitude, which is a luxurious skincare line designed exclusively for the eye area. Keep your eye on Attitude. And of course, Michelle Allen with Cruise Planners. So we're going to jump right in because we still have so much to cover, Michelle.
Absolutely.
As if we didn't say enough. So you have, aside from everything that we already talked about, you have some really special offers that you would like to share with the audience.
Sure.
And sign me up. That's right. Thank you. So tell us what's going on.
Okay. Well, remember I was talking about sandals,
Yes.
all-inclusives, and they have a fabulous all-inclusive resort in Ocho Rios, Jamaica.
I love Ocho Rios.
And if you guys can get away, in September and October at selected dates, you book a 3 or 4 night getaway at the Sandals all-inclusive. They'll give you a 5th night for free. Now, again, it is a limited time offer, so the quicker you call me for more information, the better. But again, you could go away from, say like a Saturday to Thursday or something like that. And Thursday through Tuesday or Wednesday.
That's
But
fantastic.
anyway, so they're running this really great offer right now. Again, Sandals all inclusive is what it says. It includes everything.
And it's adults only,
Or
correct?
adults only,
Exactly.
no kids in sight. So it's fabulous. The weather there right now is beautiful. And just a quick getaway, just to recharge the batteries. Like I said before, reconnect,
Light
rekindle
up the
passion.
romance.
And if you do, another special, if you do book a 4-night or more romance package with me, I will treat you and your partner to a romantic candlelit dinner on the beach. So I'm sure you've seen this on like
how
some of the,
lovely.
Bachelor or Bachelorette.
That's right.
I will treat you to a romantic candlelit dinner on the beach.
Oh, that's exquisite. What a lovely offering. So you guys, September and October only,
Yeah,
right?
September and October
so
only.
So you can't wait because these are
Limited time offer.
That's right. And once they're gone, they're gone. But what a wonderful opportunity to go away for a few days with your sweetie and, again, reignite that flame and just have a wonderful time being with your partner and bringing back that romance in a magnificent destination.
Yeah.
And then if you book, like with Michelle said, 4 nights or more, you get a beautiful romantic dinner on the beach. Like that's something like in a movie. So
yeah, absolutely.
So how can they reach you to get to be a part of
there's
that?
a couple of different ways. Like I said, you can go to my website, my new Empty Nesters website. It's emptynesterslovetotravel.com or call me. Please call me. 561-470-5134. Love to chat with you.
Yes, and she'll take care of all the details. Michelle, she is so detail-oriented, and she wants to be able to accommodate you, and she does. She doesn't just talk it. She actually executes so beautifully, and her clients, as you've heard the testimonials, they don't just book one trip. They book the trips for all of their families.
For their kids.
And they have such a she has such a loyal client base that that's such a wonderful testament to you and the beautiful service that you deliver to your clients.
Yeah,
So
I try.
if you want to be taken care of with all of your travel needs, definitely have Michelle Allen from Cruise Planners take care of all of those details for you. So with regards to the Empty Nester Club and the launch of your new website, we have launch party that we're going to...
We're so excited. Yeah.
So what do we want to tell them about the launch party?
Okay, well, it's going to be next month, right?
Yes.
So please, again, if you log on to emptynesterslovetotravel.com and join our club, you will see we'll start to launch this party dates where you'll get an invitation for you and your partner to come and join us one evening.
That's right.
Wine, cheese, a little get together. And we'll also be having people come from Secrets and Sandals to talk about all their fabulous destinations. And, we get to meet you.
And also you get to share in other people's experiences who are going through the same thing as you. So it's a really wonderful community.
Yep.
And I love that, we're doing this and putting this together with the travel component because, as you all know, when you travel, you get to experience things and you're a different person and you come back changed and transformed. And that's what this is all about. And to do that with your partner is something special.
Yeah, absolutely.
So again, the website for them to get in touch with you to join the Empty Nester Club is...
Yeah, it's emptynesterslovetotravel.com.
Wonderful. And I want to tease them again because I want you guys to really start thinking bigger about where you can go and travel and all the different things, the hobbies that you can enjoy on these trips. I mean, if you just enjoy laying on the beach, that's wonderful too. But you talked about golf trips, which I didn't even
Most
consider
of these
that. That's really
all-inclusive
wonderful.
resorts, you have fabulous golf golf resort, golf links. I'm not a golfer, so
No,
I
I'm
really
not
don't
either,
know that
but
much
I know
about
so
it.
many people who
But
are.
beautiful, beautiful courses.
How about in
tea
Paris
time.
with going? If you know, my husband and I love art. We really
Art appreciation tours, beautiful.
And Italy with
Versailles,
the
Versailles. I
Versailles.
mean, that is just incredible. Just outside of Paris.
And you can coordinate all the, excursions and whatnot
everything.
for them.
Soup to nuts.
And it could be also a wine tasting, in Italy, all the different vineyards. I mean, the possibilities are really endless, and it's really exciting to know that you've opened up the world for people who are, kind of going through this adjustment period like us.
Yeah.
And we want to reconnect and reignite, with our partners.
Reinvest in your relationship. That's the thing. Reinvest in your relationship.
I absolutely love that. So for any of you, please reach out to Michelle on her website, emptynesterslove2travel.com,
or
join the club.
Or call me,
Yes.
561-470-5134.
And I'm going to give the quote of the day, which we both love. We travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us. And I really want you to think about that. And that's why we really connected about this.
Quote.
I absolutely love that. I want that to resonate with you. Michelle Allen from Cruise Planners, thank you so much for being
Thank you
here
for
and
having
sharing
me.
the amazing gift of travel and what it can do, not just for you, but for your relationship. I'm Jordana Foster, Travel Tuesday on Ready, Set, Go Beyond. Definitely go check out Michelle's website, emptynesterslove2travel.com. We'll be here next Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m. And next month, you'll hear more about solo travel. And you'll hear more about that. Thank you so much. We hope you have a wonderful evening and book your trip with Michelle. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching Go Beyond. Tune in next week as we continue to explore effective ways to help you go beyond your limiting beliefs to unlock your true potential to thrive personally and professionally. Learn how to take you and your business to the next level. Contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and share my video, because sharing is caring. Contact me at 305-753-6758 or go to my website at readysetgobeyond.com.
The opinions expressed